Hi Leo, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So this is going to be a read for you and who, and this will be a general read. So if you are looking for a personal read that truly taps into your own personal energies, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box, okay? Let's see here. Now it's you and who, and the who could be a significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend. It could be a person of interest, of course, even one side of a situation or another. Okay, so do note that. And I do want to let you know is that we've got a brand new class that is actually starting. It's just a quick little rundown. A 5-week class starts on June 4th. And it is about igniting your soul from the inside out. So if there are some of you out there that are maybe a little cloudy and unclear in terms of how you want to move forward, whether it's in a life relationship or in terms of just I guess work and even your business too. So if that is something that you're interested in and need a little bit more accountability, want to work with like-minded souls going through the same thing, this is an introductory premiere in terms of this. So it is something that is only going to be going on for a very short time with a small group. I'm not having a really big group. I want a small group to work with, but I will let you know that right after this, that the price will go up. So if you are looking for an introductory program that's going to kind of ignite your life and really get you going and kind of slash some of those negative beliefs, those limiting, emotions that may be holding you back from that relationship, from that job or business or just life overall, you do want to check it out. It's up here and I'll leave it in my description box as well. And it's Ignite Your Life Blueprint, all right? So it gives you kind of a guideline in terms of following that. And you don't even have to know what your life mission is because we'll cover that, all right? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I want to thank all of you also who have been booking coaching sessions with me. For those of you that are looking to, you're not sure kind of what you want and where to go, but you're having some blockages, you definitely want to set up a discovery session up here or in my description box. So let's jump into this and see where you are at. Let's see where you are at, Leo. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Okay, we've got the Magician energy, which tells me that you've got all the resources necessary to take action. Okay, so that's what this is talking about. It's about knowing, being ready and willing to move forward and take action to create the life, the relationship, or the business, or in your career that you want. So this is ready to take action. Now, again, because we're focusing a little bit more on the love side, for some of you, do keep that in mind because it is about taking action right now, and that's going to be really important in a relationship. All right, so let's take a look and see what else wants to come out. Yeah, take action and do share the fact that you have some feelings for this other person. There's that Leo sign right there, but it does actually cover, it could be you're dealing with someone who's got water in their chart as well, or you might too. But it is the Two of Cups. I mean, this is a beautiful thing. Take action to go for the love that you're looking for, okay? Because this is two people expressing love to each other. So very nice. Looks like you're currently in a good spot right now. Let's see what else wants to come through for you here. Let's see here. Wow. Okay, so there could have been a heartbreak. So we're going to pull a little bit more cards on this, but this talks about heartbreak, sadness, something that didn't work out, something that just made you feel really sad. And this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. I don't know if you're dealing with someone, an air sign, or you're just taking on that energy, but let's take a look. Wow. See, others are recognizing you. This is about confidence. So I think that, maybe that you have moved beyond this and moved forward where others are recognizing you and your success and having confidence and moving your life forward. And that's why you can get this. You let this go is what I feel. So very interesting because this is about growth. So this comes right after this. You've come from, you're moving, the sixes are about growth. So this is telling me that you've become very creative in letting this go, okay? You've integrated it, it's moved on, you've learned your lesson, and you're moving forward on your love life, and others are recognizing you. So this is really, really beautiful. Love seeing this. Anything else that wants to come through here for you? Let's see what else. where you're at right now, anything that wants to come out. Yeah, this is about motion. This is reminding you very much so like the magician, take action, move forward. In a relationship, whatever is brought you to my channel is what it is that you need to focus on. But it is definitely talking about taking motion. Now let's take a look at this other person on this other side here and see what wants to come out here, okay? So taking action is going to be really key for you. I'm loving this. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, this other person. Okay, this other person has something that came to an end. So it could, I almost feel that this was a benefit. Okay, this is about sometimes the death card and something coming to an end. If it wasn't good for you, it's best that it does come to an end, right? If it's not, moving forward on your path, on your journey of your soul's desire, then it is something that maybe was a positive thing. And I'm feeling that vibe from that. So let's continue and see what else wants to come up for the other person. So this other person had an ending. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, well, it made them feel emotionally fulfilled. See, something that they've been wanting to put to an end left emotional fulfillment and satisfaction. So this tells me that this other person had to let something go so they could invest in something good that makes them feel wonderful. Could again be dealing with a water sign of some sort. Here, and this is about feeling very satiated and very passionate. So this is really good, and it's emotionally being fulfilled. So something that offered a little bit more emotional fulfillment was key for them. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, they're going through a little bit of healing in the process. They're balancing their chakras out, focusing on their true North Star, feeding the conscious and subconscious, feeding their emotions and also their mind, so it's really beautiful, gaining that beautiful balance. Now, they might have Aquarius in their chart, or you might have it in yours somewhere too. So I will have to mention that. Okay. So this is two major arcana, but whatever it is, it's really making them feel, satiated. Okay. Anything else for this person? Wow. We've got the Ten of Cups. This is marriage, happy family life. Whoa, I gotta tell you, this is looking really, really good because they go from the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups because they ended something that wasn't working for them. This is really beautiful. And keep in mind too, is that you might resonate with, with one side or the other. I'm just focusing with you on this side and the other person on this particular side over here. So yeah, this is interesting. This person, can you get any better? Yeah, they're just rediscovering love all over again. That's really making them feel good. It's kind of like now they found someone that makes them feel like a kid again, and they just rediscover themselves and what they could have in life and everything. So I think you probably brought that out of them, which is quite interesting. Yeah. I will pull one more card. What I want to do is actually, let me do this. I want to pull a card in terms of how this person thinks of you, how this person thinks of you. How does this person think of you? Let's take a look at what that is. How does this person think of you? Okay, here it is. What do they have? They're trying to bury their love for you. They're not coming forth in their feelings, it looks like. So it could be that they're not really, they haven't really expressed how they really feel about you, but just know that they have lots of love for you. And they haven't maybe said it quite yet. It's a little new for them, but it is something they have a lot of feelings for you. So just note that. Okay, what else is coming through? Let's see what it is. Let's see here. You're my secret inspiration. So they see you as such an inspiration to them that you inspire them to be better, to do better, to become better. And, whether it is as a partner, whether it is in their life at work, they're really, it's really beautiful. Anything else that wants to come through here? Let's see. Being apart has changed my life. So it means that they have really understood and know that being apart from you has really made them miss you and really understand their life. And it's changed their life because they realize how much you mean to them. So that's beautiful. Now let's take a look at you, okay? Let's take a look at you, Leo, and see what's coming out here, okay? Here we go. What is it? Wow. I want you to believe in me again. Wow. Okay. This is beautiful. So maybe that in some way that they didn't, I don't know, they didn't believe in you at a certain time in a certain place. I don't know, but that's what's coming up. Some of you, that might make some good sense. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. Here it is. What is it? I'm ready to open up to you. So Leo, it looks like that you both are kind of feeling that way. It's like this person's buried emotions, but you're ready to just to open them up and just say, hey, this is how I feel, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Maybe you kept really closed before, and so it kept this person unsure to how to open up. And so now they're maybe seeing this and now are able to offer something to you and really can see, feeling a lot better about this, relationship situation and about, possibly moving forward here because it's beautiful. Anything else that wants to come through here for you? Wow, this is great because this talks about here is that I'm focused on my career and I know that it's getting away of my love right now. So that's what's coming into play. So this is interesting. So it is saying that they're focused on their career right now so they could get things going, and you're it's kind of like what you want to say to them is that you're trying to get things going on your career right now, and you're trying to get things financially stable for yourself so you can move forward. And that's going to be really, really important in the process. And that's going to be key. Okay. And another thing that's coming is, can you forgive me? Can you try to understand me? And that's another thing that's coming through. So for some of you, might be concentrating on your career and you're trying to get them to understand you and that type of thing. Hold on one second. There's someone at the door. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay. Someone's at the door. Okay, so yeah, it's like some of you might be concentrating a little bit on the work side of things. So it could be that, hey, I need a little bit more time, kind of that type of thing. Can you forgive me? Can you try to understand me? So that's what's coming through. How interesting. Wow. Let's take a look at what your intentions are, in this relationship or situation. What is your intentions in this? Let's take a look. Now, some of you might be feeling that, so note your comments below. I'd like to know, what's your intentions in this process? Yeah, you have love for them. You definitely have love for them. There's no doubt about it. And it's kind of like you want to move slow, kind of have, offer a page of love. So that could be what's coming through for you here. It is communicating that you definitely have love. And it's almost like it took you by surprise. Because to me, when I see the fish in there, it tells me that it kind of caught you by surprise. Like, whoa, it kind of took me by surprise. I didn't think that was going to happen. And that's kind of how I see it here for you. And that's what your intentions are, is what I feel. Yeah, and you can see having a family with them, which is really beautiful, about wealth, security, and everything. And so that's going to be something that's really important. It kind of goes to, like a page to something that's really substantial and really grounded, right? This is about wealth and security and family life. And that's what you see, and you want to build upon that. But what's happening right now is that you're at the very beginning of it. And so you're trying to get things off in terms of your career, and that can very much well be the case. I think this, obviously, this person could probably understand, but let's take a look. Yeah, you've got a brand new beginning. This is inspiration and creation. So you're working on something that's very creative, inspiring, and that type of thing. So that could be the case as well, too. So, yeah. What is their intent on their side? What's their intent on their side? Now, they're looking at things at a different perspective now than the past that they did before. And so that's one thing. Now, the hangman is just getting enlightened, of some sort, finding a different way to look at something. And they feel that they're now taking charge. They're actually moving forward and managing and taking charge, of what it is that they want. Which is really beautiful, right? It's gorgeous. It definitely talks about, they want to feel good. They want to be they're really rediscovering themselves and love all over again. And they're taking it, they're taking the chair and they're driving in the way that they feel is best for them. Let's see what else. Yeah, they definitely see you as a beautiful partner. There's no doubt. It could be doing with the Gemini. But this is coming through in terms of lovers. It's divinely guided. There has been some growth in this person, and this person wants to grow with you. It's the 6th card. So that's their intent is very honorable. They've got a lot more clarity, inspiration, and creation. And, they definitely feel they've got a lot more control of the situation. Again, could be an air sign. Wow, this is really, really cool. What is the outcome of this relationship or situation? Let's see what wants to come through. What is the outcome of this? Wow, I'm gonna pull one more card just to see here and see what else wants to come through. Let's see here. Wow. So it looks like here that someone had to walk away. I really feel from a. I got to tell you this. This is what I'm feeling because this is how I'm going to read it because it's what's coming through. Someone had to walk away after a big investment into something and knew it was best for them to walk away. And they could have been dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, very much well could be the case. That's what's coming through. I'm going to pull a few more cards to see what else wants to come through. Let's see what else. It's an 8 card, and they had to walk away from something that left them a little bit more better balanced. So let me find out what this is. What is this? What is this 8 of Cups? 8 of Cups. Yeah, this is about moving away to calmer waters. So they had to move away to calmer waters. And again, a 6 card about growth. So there's been a lot of growth for both of you here. Okay, there's no doubt about it. And it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. Again, you might have it in your chart. The other person has it in theirs. Yeah, because it's almost as if that that something was an illusion. Something was eluded. Something that wasn't brought to light. For some reason. So, something wasn't, let me pull, that's a major arcana card. Yeah, and this is saying is that maybe there was an illusion, but you've got the strength, you definitely got the strength to actually move forward and keep things going. To really move forward, in a relation, in your life. So this is interesting. So for some of you, it could be that you've decided to kind of walk away because something was eluding you. But this is saying that you've got the strength to go ahead and move forward. So for some of you, okay, I'm going to note that. So note your comments below, guys, because that'd be quite interesting. But that's exactly what I'm seeing here. A lot more needing the strength and then having a brand new beginning. So, but I really feel, there's a lot of new beginnings here. And what I feel is that there's a lot of options to either move this situation or this relationship forward or to start on your own if you're not feeling that you're actually getting out of it what you are trying to put into it. I'm going to pull a card in terms of the walking away. Well, actually on the Six of Swords, which is moving away to calmer waters. I'm going to clarify this card here just a little bit more in the outcome. It's talking about growth, that you've had, there's been some sort of growth, right? Yeah, this is about, there's been spiritual maturity here, and now it's about putting things in context. Things have become a lot more clear to you, in the relationship or situation, and you're able to put things in context, and you marry that with the spiritual maturity, and then you want to move forward to see what growth that you want to have in your life, and how you want to grow and move forward in your life. Anything else? Yeah, it's like, and I get for some of you too, there had been some friction, but this is saying, the friction is there. This is not to impede you and to move away. This is saying to work through it, okay? When this card comes up, it's about working through it, not just responding or reacting to it. Well, not just reacting to it, but responding to it is what I mean. So you don't want to just react by the, oh gosh, not this again. This is about, okay, responding to it so become better and better and better. Because together, I really feel there is an opportunity to move mountains for some reason is what I'm feeling. Wow. Yeah, this is about the need to get to the core issue and not let the external, what other people say, what's happening in the environment come into play to rock this, okay? So it's like, don't let the external really dictate the internal, because it starts within, right? And it says, stay steady in what your core values are and what your soul is, really fired up for, right? Staying true and not to let external circumstances come in the way. And that could very much well be, it's kind of like a lot of things are coming all at once for you here. Yeah. So this is about specialization. Maybe focusing on not so many things at the same time. And so this card comes out to where if you might be focusing on many things, this maybe focus a little bit, bring the focus a little bit more in alignment and a little bit more lasered focus, right? So if you are working on multiple things, focus in on one thing because that's what's going to help in the relationship or situation. So don't focus on the many things that are wrong with the relationship. Focus and zero in on one thing and take care of that. And a lot of times it just transforms. It's like a domino effect, right? And it brings things full circle. But yeah, this is about, going through that's really, really key. Yeah, that's kind of what I see here. Yeah, and I mean, the thing is that if you really want to make this work, what is it that you need to do, Leo? If you really want to make this work, what do you need to do? You need to look at the bigger picture. You definitely need to look at the bigger picture. Okay, we've got the actual full moon that's coming up on June 5th, and that is called the strawberry moon, and it is about time for harvest. So this is about looking back at maybe what you've put, what you started back in the new moon, which is on May 22nd, and making sure that you're in alignment. So it's kind of like refocusing and everything. And it does want you to look at the bigger picture. Again, you could be dealing with yeah. I mean, I don't know why Libra is coming up, guys. I don't know why, but that's kind of what I feel. I feel that Libra is coming up here, and they might have it in their chart. You might have it in yours. But yeah, so what you do need to know if you want to make this work, it's about looking at the bigger picture, okay, and really taking one issue that might seem to come up at a time, and not getting so frustrated and it doesn't knock you out of balance there, okay. You want to make sure that this relationship or situation doesn't knock you out of balance by handling things as they come. And if that other person can't work with you, then they can't, and then you have a decision that you can make. But I really feel if you want to make this work, it's looking at the bigger picture. What else? Let's see what else can help you here. What is the end of a tough cycle approaches? So if things maybe weren't working before in the relationship or situation, it's an ending of a cycle and starting anew. And quite frankly, you guys, I will let you know that this, this is it could be like an ending of a cycle and a brand new one that has a lot more calmer waters in the overall outcome of the relationship or situation. Emotionally, you're leaving the past behind, and then, in moving forward and taking action, you're focusing on the calmer waters, not of which is not working for you. And that could very much well be in terms of the outcome, guys. It just doesn't have to be one person leaving. It could be leaving behind emotional a situation that wasn't serving you, an emotional way of doing things in the relationship. It could be a mindset, a limiting belief that's letting go, but it affected your emotions in this relationship. You had to let that go. And it's about, really going on to the calmer waters. So how you want to, if you want to make this work, know that you've reached an end of a tough cycle. You've got this brand new one starting. And that's why I kind of remember how I mentioned there's a lot of new beginnings here. There truly is. And you've got a lot of options. So, choose wisely. Look at the bigger picture. Let's pull another one. Let's see what's important for you if you want to really make this work. What is it? Have your vision. Again, the bigger picture, right? Keep your vision there, because these little things are just the little things. Keep the vision there, what you want, okay? Because you're going to get it. I really feel that you're going to get it, all right? Anything else can help you? Health. Make sure that you focus on taking good care of yourself, Leo. Focus on that physical vessel, right? Because the more that you're that way, the better that you're going to be able to handle that and stay on your vision quest, right? So that's going to be very, very key, because that enshrines your soul, right? And that's one of the reasons why I had this program, because it ignites yourself, ignites your life from the inside out. So this is really beautiful. So definitely check it out. But yeah, so your health. Let's take a look at this other person on this side. What they need to do in order to make this work. What does that look like? What they need to do to make this work? They need to take time to breathe out. Not only breathe in, but breathe out. Okay, so they need to take a moment to check in with themselves and put the pause button on. Anything else, if they want to make it work, what do they need to do? What is it? Nothing is set in stone yet. Okay, so emotions are still kind of moving back and forth a little bit, okay? Their emotions are brewing inside them, okay? It's a little bit more mutable right now, so nothing is set in stone, all right? Anything else that they need to look at? So if they're in a hurry to do something, they need to know that nothing's set in stone quite yet. What else? And a personal issue reaches resolution. So maybe they had something personal that they needed to take care of. Again, it could be having to do with their emotions, self-limiting beliefs, some sort of mindset of some sort too, as well as another person. But I really feel that they had a personal issue that they needed to work out first, and they had to make sure that that was handled before they could move on. And so to make this work, they need to focus in on that. Anything else for them on if they really want to make this work, what do they need to do? What is it? They need to make a change. They need a change, okay? And this is energy. This is putting more emphasis on action and communication and with action. So it's like communication with action, right? Is what I really, really feel here. Because that's the throat chakra and that's the communication, right? But I really feel that they need to, they really need to put that into play. And that's going to be big. What does the message of the universe have for you in this? Let's see what the message of the universe has for you. What does the universe want you to know in this, okay? In terms of your, and for you. So I'm going to start with you, Lee. What is the universe's message for you, okay? Let's see. All there is to love has been there all along, okay? When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you've grown. You so rock the universe. Wow. Isn't this interesting? Maybe you found love in a place that you didn't think that you'd find it before and it was there all along. Very beautiful, very beautiful. So I hope that that resonated with you in some way, shape, or form, Leo. Note your comments below. I'd love to know. Please like and subscribe. It supports my channel. And I look forward to seeing the second half of June. And until then, namaste.